Hey guys, Professor Bell, Comic Book University, and Venom Inc Omega. This is the final issue out of the 6 issues. Started with Venom Inc Alpha, had 2 issues of Venom, 2 issues of Amazing Spider-Man, and now this. So basically, of course, everything's going to get wrapped up, but we get to see that Lee Price becomes a giant-sized Venom. Well, maniac, a 60-foot tall maniac. And it's kind of cool. A couple of things didn't make sense. Like at one point, Eddie took out his eyes. And it's like, how could you have taken out his eyes? He's a giant Clintar. So, no, what? That just doesn't make any sense. But whatever. Whatever. All in fun, right? So they're beating up on each other. And eventually, Black Cat realizes that, hey, we've developed antibodies inside of us. So that once this maniac thing tries to take us over and we rejected it, then we're automatically free from its being. It can slop on us, but it'll just peel right off. It can't do anything to us anymore. So she goes up to, Spider-Man. Spider-Man goes up to to anti-venom. That's Flash Thompson. Says, here, take some of my blood. So he kind of vampires him up a little bit. And then also he develops spikes on his anti-venom armor. Awesome. So he goes right in and he's able to take down the 60-foot tall maniac. And Lee Price gets webbed up by 3. I only saw 2, but all 3 of the good guys. So that was fun, a lot of action. There wasn't that much action before, but this was whatever. Look, this wasn't exactly the greatest of endings. It's funny because a lot of these really cool stories, it's like you don't really have much of an ending, or it seems to sound a lot better in your mind than it does translate on paper. It's not a bad thing. This wasn't necessarily a bad ending. In fact, honestly, I'm giving this comic book an A-. I enjoyed this, and mind you, that reflects the ending of the entire series. So it's not just for this comic book alone. So we ended on a pretty decent note, but I honestly would have expected a little bit better. Not a whole lot better. How much higher can you go than an A-? But I figured this could have been just a little bit better. But it does seem like this is actually set up so that everybody can now go off in their own book. And, Maniac can now have her own book. She's not going to have a symbiote anymore, which kind of stinks. But Lee Price is permanently attached to this symbiote, it seems like. But he's going to a Supermax. I'm really hoping that Flash, of all the people, actually gets his own comic book. But on top of that, it looks like Black Cat could actually get her own comic book at this point. She's resolved to be a hero now. So all in all, I think that that's mostly what this comic was, so that everybody can go their own separate ways, do their own thing, be their own heroes, while at the same and actually make Black Cat a hero again, which is kind of cool. I don't know. Dan Slott, I know that he gotten a lot of flack for a lot of the things that he'd done in the comic books, and it's almost like he's really resetting everything. He made Black Cat a villain, a criminal boss and all that stuff. So now it's like he's going back and like, okay, let's just undo that because everybody's saying that he's leaving now. That's a shame. Like I said, I do not have any problem whatsoever with Dan Slott being on Spider-Man. None. So it doesn't, I don't know. I don't see an issue. Anyway, that being said, it does look like he's undoing pretty much everything. All right, guys. That's it for me, Professor Bell, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.